Green technologies are making central air more economical and energy efficient than ever before. Today, we're educating consumers on the mortgage lending process by bringing potential buyers together with a lending expert. Living on the sunny side of life, we check out how sunrooms add a wonderful new space to any home. This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We are designing spaces.
Think about what it would be like during the hot and humid months of summer without air conditioning. Yeah, you know what? I don't even want to think about that. But I do want to think green when it comes to heating and cooling our homes, and I'm sure you do too. There are so many improved and green technologies when it comes to central heating and air conditioning that are energy efficient and more cost effective than ever before. So Designing Spaces decided to come to this beautiful home to check one out. And joining me today is Jim with Amana and Gino with Service America, an Amana dealer. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, Debbie. Thank you.
Well, Jim, last time you were here, we were talking about different systems, but this time let's talk a little bit about energy efficiency.
Yeah, we do everything we can these days to build energy efficiency into every system we make. I mean, it's a lot different than 10 years ago, even 5 years ago.
Really?
Customers are far more tuned in to energy efficiency, and they want to put something in their house that's going to keep them comfortable and also have reasonable utility bills, so they're not paying through the nose, you know, just to keep themselves comfortable in their house.
Absolutely. But when did Amana start making heating and cooling units?
Amana's been around for generations, and that's a big advantage because that's one of the reasons why Amana units have some of the best warranties in the industry.
And where are they made?
They are made here in the United States. Everything is assembled here in the United States in one of 4 plants that we have here. So, you know, we do everything we can to keep production right here in the States.
Perfect. We like hearing that.
We purchased this house approximately a year ago, and when they did the inspection, they told us that the air conditioning was coming up on 15 years. So we figured it was time to replace it.
We chose Amana because of the benefits that they offer. One being access with your smartphone to the controller, the lifetime unit replacement, and obviously the higher SEER, which is more cost effective for us.
And Gino, tell us a little bit about the newer units.
Well, the newer units are much more efficient, obviously, and the SEER ratings, which is the actual efficiency rating, is higher. And the new units run variable fans, which increase dehumidification and lower electric bills.
I have to ask you, my neighbor has an air conditioning unit that is so loud. So is that something that's changed with the newer units?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, good.
And I have a card for your neighbor.
I was going to say, could we go talk to my neighbor? Okay, perfect. You know, something else I've heard a lot about is the programmable thermostats. Is that something we should look into?
Oh, it comes standard on a lot of different pieces of equipment. You know, it allows that homeowner to go ahead and set up a schedule in their thermostat. And they usually do it when they first get the system or the other new thermostat. And it allows them to go ahead and set that up so that even if they're not home, they know that that system is going to be running in a setback mode, so they're not heating or cooling the home when they're not there.
Perfect.
Extra step on that, today, a lot of the products that we sell have remote access. So that means that you can go through your phone or a PC and remotely adjust the equipment. Even if you're in another country, you can get in and make adjustments to the operational characteristics of the system.
You can also have fun with that if your husband or wife is home and you can just change it on your phone while they're there.
There's a limited amount of amusement there, yeah.
I like it.
Humidity control is very important here. So we're looking forward to that with the new Amana system.
What about the maintenance on the newer systems? Is that something that we need to know about?
Well, maintenance should be done always on any air conditioning system at the beginning of the cooling season, closer to the coast twice a year. But generally, yes, every year maintenance should be done on the system.
Okay. Now, what if someone's watching and they have an older unit? So what is something that they should look out for so they know when it's about to die?
First thing is your electric bills and the decrease in cooling.
Okay.
A lot of times people look at their system and they say, oh, it's working fine, and they really don't know that it is or
Right,
it isn't.
right.
They should call a service technician and have them come out and evaluate it.
Okay.
Generally, 10 years is about the lifespan of a system, so
Okay.
we recommend at that point in time you
number,
should
so
start
around the
looking at a
10-year
system.
mark.
Absolutely.
A lot of times you'll get abnormal noises too with either the outdoor or the indoor piece of equipment, just things that you didn't hear before. And it's always a good idea, especially before you get into the, you know, the middle of the summer or the middle of the heating season, to get somebody out there and take care of it, so you don't have any unwanted shutdowns in the middle of the, you know, the heat or the cold.
Right, don't
outside.
ignore any unusual sound that you
Exactly.
hear. Okay, perfect. Guys, thank you so much for being here, really
Thank
giving
you.
us such great advice. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, if you've missed any of what we covered here today, we're going to have a link to Amana on our website at designingspaces.tv. And you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you soon. Bye.
This episode of Designing Spaces is brought to you by Amana Heating and Cooling Systems.
For many, owning a home is still the American dream. It's especially thrilling for first-time homebuyers. But understanding how mortgages work and knowing the right questions to ask and the pitfalls to avoid can be a daunting task for first-timers. Well, on this edition of Designing Spaces, we're going to meet a young couple that is trying to navigate this treacherous landscape, and we'll be providing them with some much-needed help from a reliable expert. Hi, I'm Debbie Marie, and joining me today is Jennifer and Luke. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
I am sure you have so many questions for our expert today, don't you?
Yeah, we really do. We need a lot of help because we need to know exactly what to do so that we don't make any costly mistakes.
And plus, there's so much to think about.
Absolutely. Well, we invited Gino McEwen, and he is from North American Savings Bank here today to answer all your questions and also guide you as first-time homebuyers.
Awesome. We really appreciate it.
Of course. Sound good?
Sounds
Let's
good.
go meet him. He's inside. Let's go. Gino, meet Jennifer and Luke. They're very excited about the prospects of being first-time homeowners, but they're also nervous at the same time because there's a lot they don't know, and I'm sure they're not alone.
Sure, absolutely not. The home buying experience is definitely complicated as there's a lot of moving parts, so finding a professional to help you walk you through those basic steps is very important. Absolutely.
So where do we get started, eh? How much do we put down?
The first step is finding a reputable lending institution that will just take care of you, that you can trust, that communicates well. Once you find that, the down payment's really going to depend upon your budget.
What kind of loan options do we have and how do we evaluate the differences?
Well, the biggest difference is going to be what's your budget that you planned out and how can we fit the best product to meet your budget. So once we find your down payment option that you guys have set aside, we're going to match that with the specific payment option. So we might recommend FHA or we might recommend a conventional loan depending on your specific needs. And then once we have those two options down, we're going to go through the basic steps on what the payment breakdown would be for you.
Now, you said FHA. I've heard that before, but can you explain a little bit more what they are?
Sure. Well, an FHA loan is really designed for a lower down payment option. So it's a government-backed loan. So if you wanted to put down as little as 3.5%, say on a home like this, you know that you would be able to budget for X. And if you decided that you have a little bit more down payment and you wanted to do a conventional loan and you would put down 5% or more, we'd go down the conventional path.
What are some of the upfront costs involved with mortgages now?
You know, there's really no upfront cost. Again, if you're dealing with a reputable bank, we're going to take your application online. We're going to walk you through the basic steps, and we're not going to ask you to pay anything to do that. We'll go as far as even pre-approving you without any upfront cost. So you can get pre-approved in the first 15 or 20-minute phone call, or if you did an online application, it's very, very quick. and you're not going to have to worry about paying anything up front.
That's great. Very good
Great to
advice.
know. Yeah.
Now, let's say the house that they choose is a fixer-upper. How many home improvements should they do, and what kind to add value to their home when they're looking to sell it?
Well, home improvements are kind of a gray area when it comes to different people who are looking to buy a home, and what do they fix and what don't they fix. Our recommendations, if you're looking to increase the value of your property, is going to be adding structures like a detached garage, or if you add square feet to the property, making it bigger, that actually will help the value much more than, say, upgrading something, upgrading the floors, or new windows, or new appliances. That wouldn't have as big an impact on the value, even though the selling points might be there for a realtor.
But that's good to know, so that way you're not wasting money when you're looking to sell it. Like,
Absolutely.
oh, I need to paint the house.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about North American Savings Bank and why a first-time home buyer should come to you for a loan.
Sure. Well, North American Savings Bank's been in business for almost 90 years. We were founded in 1927. So that longevity speaks for itself. As a bank, we can lend in all 50 states. So whether you're buying here in Florida, whether you're buying in a different state, we can help every homeowner that is looking to purchase a home. And then we have every product available. So we can lend FHA, conventional lending. We have VA options for veterans. We have specialty products such as reverse mortgages or IRA lending options if you're looking for investment property. So with that type of products that we have to offer, as well as being able to apply with a simple phone call or an online application, we bring a lot of value and benefit to the table.
You cover everything.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what do you think? Did Gino give you enough valuable information to make a confident decision?
Yeah, I feel much better about making this decision.
Definitely. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, that's what we were looking for. Gino, thank you so much for being here and giving us such great advice. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Well, if you've missed any of what we covered here today, just head over to our website at designingspaces.tv and just look for the NASB video. We'll also have a link to North American Savings Bank on our website. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Outdoor living, it's a lifestyle choice many of us enjoy. So today on Designing Spaces, we have solutions for how to experience outdoor living year-round. And what better place to talk about that than in this beautiful home in the suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri. I'd like to introduce you to the homeowner, Karen, and Peggy Corey of Sunspace Sunrooms. Peggy, tell us a little bit about this space we're in right now.
Well, this is a Sunspace 3-season room with the Weathermaster windows, which offers the ultimate in flexibility. So if it's beautiful outside like it is today, you can open up the window, enjoy the fresh breeze and air. But if it's raining or snowy or get a really windy day, we can simply close up the window and enjoy the room about 9 months or more out of the year.
Well, this space is so beautiful. Karen, I can really see you spending a lot of time in here, relaxing or even entertaining. But tell us what motivated you to add a sunroom.
My brother had a sunroom and we really enjoyed it and thought we'd like to have one for our own home.
Now, Peggy, let's say some of our viewers are interested in adding a sunroom. What do they need to know?
Well, for example, with Karen, we were able to customize it. She wanted a nice cathedral ceiling. She wanted it to look like her home. She was able to choose how big she wanted her windows were, how the front is open in terms of the view. And ultimately, she can also put a heating or a cooling unit out here if she wants to increase the amount of usage on cold and extreme days.
Well, my favorite thing about this room is the view. It feels so open and airy.
We really like it too.
At Sunspace, we have many products to preserve the view, including glass railings. Also try and make it easy for the homeowner, so we provide maintenance-free products so they don't have to do a lot of cleaning or painting or staining.
It was so nice meeting the both of you, and I know you're gonna love spending time in this sunroom. But I hear that Sunspace has lots of other new and innovative products, so I'm gonna go say hi to Larry and find out more about that and let you ladies get back to decorating.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
How about these pillows over here?
I think that would look great. Put the candles right here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Larry, so many of our viewers are searching for ways to enjoy outdoor living, especially in places where it's cold most of the year. What are some other products we should know about?
Well, at Sunspace, we really like to say that we've got you covered from the ground up. We start with our prefabricated, pre-insulated floor system that's designed for a sunroom to be installed directly upon. We do manufacture an aluminum decking system that is watertight and maintenance-free. Of course, we have our railing systems, both in a picket and in a glass, and we now have the all-view railing that doesn't have a top or a bottom rail. It's just glass that spans between the posts. We do manufacture a full line of sunrooms, starting at a screen room and going all the way up through the Weathermaster 3-season room to an all-season room as well. And we do offer them with an insulated roof system that is designed for structure, but also gives the benefit of insulation. We do manufacture an acrylic roof as well that is designed to let the light in but block the heat. And for those people that are really trying to control their heat, we manufacture a solar shade system that you still have your view, but it's designed to block the sun and the heat gain that comes through the windows.
And are most of these products available for renovations as well as new structures?
They are. In fact, the Weathermaster window that we use in the Weathermaster sunroom is basically our main staple for going into existing porches and enclosing them, turning a screen porch into a 3-season room, or enclosing underneath an existing deck.
Well, Larry, these designs are beautiful. Thanks so much for sharing them with us here on Designing Spaces.
Well, thank you for having me.
To see this portion of Designing Spaces again, visit designingspaces.tv.
It's a big honey-do list, but it's got to be done.
That's right. You know, we'll do one project at a time and we'll take our time.
DIY home improvements. We don't have all the tools we need to do this.
I have an idea. Come on.
Do-it-yourselfers often hit a brick wall when it comes to choosing the tools and equipment they'll need to complete a project. Renting is the way to go. You get the tools you need when you need it, and it makes doing it yourself a cost-effective alternative to a contractor. A trip to Sunbelt Rentals can answer your equipment needs.
Hi, good morning.
All right.
Chanel.
Tom.
Hey, I'm Steve. Good to meet you. We want to create a patio with a gazebo. We've got the plans for the gazebo, but we don't have the tools we need to build it.
I think we can help you with that. Let me show you around.
Awesome. Now, the location that we want to put this patio, there's an existing slab there, but it's all messed up, broken up and stuff. Is there something we can use to get that out of there?
Absolutely. We've got some gas concrete cutting saws that we can rent you. Cut the slab into smaller pieces and get it out of your way.
Now, with the gas, though, do we have to do a special mixture of gas and oil, or?
You do. We'll go ahead and give you a tank of pre-mixed fuel so you don't have to worry about mixing it yourself.
That's great. That's great.
That's awesome.
So now, we want to paint our house, but I'm worried about how long it's going to take.
This is the tool for your job. It's our airless paint sprayer.
Is it gas or electric?
This is our electric model.
Okay, now, dumb question. Where does the paint go?
It's real simple. You lift it up, you put your bucket underneath the suction nozzle, and you're ready to go.
Oh, great.
Beats a paintbrush.
Yes.
Now, when we're setting the posts for the gazebo, do you have a level or something that we can use to keep things straight?
Absolutely. We've got our laser levels, which will help you keep everything level and plumb.
Awesome. And rent one of these to chop up all the wood and stuff?
This is our portable table saw, but for your project, I recommend you use one of our circular saws. Come on, I'll show it to you. With more than 500 locations in 44 states and Western Canada, Sunbelt Rentals is one of the largest equipment companies in North America. With a diverse product mix, do-it-yourselfers can complete projects by selecting the right equipment confidently and safely. Here's a circular saw I've mentioned to you.
Ah, nice. Now, what is this knob for?
That knob is to angle the blade so you can make angle cuts.
We're gonna have fun with this.
This is gonna be great.
You guys mentioned you'd be breaking up that concrete slab in your backyard. These are the chipping hammers that'll help you finish your work. We've got our stand-up models, and we've got one on a cart if you've got a bigger area you want to get done.
And so I would even be able to handle this.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited, honey.
It looks good on you. I like the green with the red hair. So we're painting the house, building a new gazebo, and laying a concrete slab for a new patio in the backyard.
Yes. I'm excited. I think we can do this ourselves.
I think it's gonna be great.
I really feel like we're gonna get some stuff done now.
You know, at first I thought we were being a bit ambitious, but thanks to Sunbelt Rentals, we can do this.
For more information, visit sunbeltrentals.com to find a location near you. To see this portion of Designing Spaces again, visit designingspaces.tv, where you'll also find a link to the Sunbelt Rentals website. Making a space you can call home. Living the lifestyle you desire. It's what we are all about. We are Designing Spaces.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.